There's turn 1.
Turn 1 hadn't even started yet.
Yes, I know. We haven't even rolled your shit yet.
Yes, Brian is joining in this game.
He is my... What? What is he?
Ally, buddy, friend, butt buddy.
All the above.
All the butt.
That I'm creating.
We get all my little deployment zone markers taken up. This is a 3,000 point game. We rolled, it was Purge Alien and Vanguard Strike, as you can so eloquently see.
Because, that's so different from
What was that?
I was saying how far down the table was.
You go up with it.
2 inches.
As for deployment, a lot of my things are on the table. I am playing Imperial Guard allies today. Brian is playing as Space Marines, but for the game purposes, he counts as Battle Brothers. They're a fresh renegade chapter helping invade my homeworld at the aid of demons. You kind of just rocked out with a measuring tape there.
We like it.
As for Steppie's deployment, and Brian's, of course, only one squad from Steppie was put out, and that was the Soul Grinder, as I call it.
Does the gun count as a squad?
No, it's just a fortification.
Ha!
With an Icarus las cannon, which looks mighty
Plus
funky.
as many as I want.
What a squad.
As many as I want.
What?
As many demons as I want.
Oh, yeah. But they're all in reserves now.
Yep. That means I only got 1 turn. What's all that? So Brian, you better do good.
Yes, because I have the basilisk, which doesn't need to see you. Brian has deployed one tactical squad with a Predator with full las cannon loadout over there. As for me, it is night fighting, by the way, but as for me, a lot of my stuff is already on the table. Everything except the 10-man Terminator squad with the Mark of Zinches in there, with just a bunch of crazy shit. In the last game, they did pretty good, but they had Mark of Corn. Demon Prince of Corn with the...
Oh my god.
Cornflake.
Cornflake.
Start your day the bloody way with a bowl of cornflakes.
Now, I kind of have a plan, but I'm pretty sure it's all going to go horribly, horribly wrong.
I plan to make it do that.
Why?
Because it always does that.
The Demon Prince with the Axe of Blind Fury, your favorite weapon in the world to get hit by. Steppie.
Mm-hmm.
And he's behind a wall. Ahriman and his squad of 9,000 sons are in that Rhino. I know, that's a lot of compartment space.
They're having ice cream.
These are Penal Legion squads today. This right here is a Penal Legion squad. They got, on their Desperado rolls, they got the...
jailbirds.
Huh?
They're jailbirds.
I like to think of it as like a little Western thing with that.
They're jailbirds.
But they got Psychopaths, so they have Counterattack, Fleet, and Furious Charge. Icarus Las Cannon, Aegis Line. Command Squad with a Sniper, Flamer, 2 Bodyguards, a Master of Ordnance, and a Regimental Standard is hanging in front of the Basilisk, which has a Hunter-Killer Missile, which is an unlimited range, and enclosed crew compartment.
So they have what, like crazy close combat?
Who? The
Savvy men?
Yeah, they have a Counterattack, Furious Charge, and
A strange
Fleet.
version of donuts?
Pretty much.
Shoot this far.
Good job.
That's what happens when you overextend. You go limp.
Oh,
Remember that, kids. You're becoming adults now.
I don't get it.
We will continue at the end of turn 1. See if I steal real quick, though.
No.
No, he rolled twice.
I rolled once and I said
That
it's a
counts as
6.
6 times.
Nope. 1 off. So Steppie goes first. On the Steppie and Brian go first.
Yeah, we have
For
to
the
work
night
with
fighting.
one brain.
I haven't been hurt, the
2
thing.
heads are better than 1.
Alright, it's been the end of turn 1. The things that are back there are coming in from reserves. They've all rolled for them.
I'll kill you all, I swear.
Well, I can say I got first blood.
He's lying.
I killed a Dreadnought.
He's lying. It has no blood. It's oil.
He died.
He's asleep.
From Master Laz Cannon Fur.
He's not dead. It was Laz Cannon induced. Yeah.
Laz Cannon induced narcolepsy. I also killed a Marine. He didn't do too much. Basically, he all dropped in, and now everybody's coming in from reserves.
Don't judge him.
I judge all I want, for I am the executioner.
Lies.
Hush, little baby, don't say a word. Mama's gonna kill for you the whole damn world. Some of you gamers out there will know that. Brian's wasting time.
Wasting time.
Just kidding, you're not doing anything.
I don't know what he's doing.
End of turn Vi. What all came in for you guys exactly? Curious.
Pink Horde, both my Demon Prince and Kairos. The Changeling.
All the way back here.
Mask and the Demonette.
Scouts.
And the Scouts.
10
Which
man.
They're dead now.
Scouts went bye-bye.
Scouts are now locked in combat with the Rubric.
The Scout.
The Pink Hordes that are gone now.
A 10-man squad came in and my Legion Damned and my Stormtown Krabby Face.
The Guru face.
That's his name, Stormtown Krabby Face.
My Demon Prince went down to a hail of fire from several squads. He got brought down really quick though.
He fell down pretty fast.
He went squish. He wasn't my warlord, so no warlord trait for that. My Psyker, my sorcerer, the aspiring sorcerer for that squad, did Perils of the Warp and killed himself. He got double sixes. He always does that. He always gets Perils. I have never successfully kept him alive for more than one turn. But the Rubric are alright. Terminators dropped and popped. They killed a whole pink horror squad, which that was expected.
So that's not really impressive.
That's not a feat.
It's like, oh no, I learned how to walk through a puddle today.
Now I don't have to do. Well, now there's no icons of Zinch on the table that I'm aware of. And
That's
now,
make you second guess stuff to your knowledge.
night fighting is over, so we didn't have to do all that stuff.
Going into turn 3.
Ahriman almost got possessed and exploded.
But then he realized he was just tired.
Yeah, but then he realized, yeah, this doesn't hurt. So now we will continue. Not much has happened, by the way. Now we continue at the end of turn. Oh, I have line breaker for right now, but that can all be changed at the end of the game. End of turn. Dry.
End of turn 2.
This is turn 2. This is the end of turn. We're going to be continuing at the end of turn 3.
Shut up, you.
What? It's the end of turn 2 right now. We're going to be continuing.
Yes, going into turn 3, which we've already turned the dice.
Stop being a talky word.
I think I've said that in the background like 3 times now. Just what I was saying. Because you were blabbing your mouth.
You're a blabbermouth. The guys are taking a break. I'm going to as well. End of turn 3. Lots of the board got cleared. My Terminators are slowly hanging on, but whittling down.
They've been whittled.
Scared the crap out of me, Brian. I didn't even know you were there.
Kind of what I do, I'm tired.
We just spook people.
I was just quiet.
We've been playing since like 1, 2 in the morning.
2 a.m.
Hey, look, the sun's up.
And the sun is up now. And I've still got to work later
I
in the day.
blame you.
So far, the scouts are gone from the Thousand Suns, and they charge the Bloodletters. Managed to get an 11 on their charge range, which was spectacular.
And I got stabbed.
Storm Talon went down, and those Legion of the Damned are whittling the Terminators down. Incredibly accurate fire from the Master of Ordnance.
His Game Boy of Death.
Killed off like 2 Plague Bearers, a Scout, removed the Icarus Las Cannon. I was hoping it would destroy the Predator just so I can get that. That counts as a kill point.
It's fired once in our game.
Took out 7. Stop it, Steven. Took out 7 of the remaining 10 Assault Marines, but they passed through leadership, so they're okay. Portal Glyph went down. Blah, blah, blah. So those Plague Bears are going to need to move soon.
It went down?
It went down like onto the table.
Oh.
Pay attention.
I didn't know it died. That's what I thought you meant.
Demonettes are slowly charging backwards, as to why I'll never know.
The demon's dying.
Kairos did his thingamabobs.
He wanted some birds here. Leave him alone.
And Ahriman is still untouched inside the Land Raider, which is the goal to keep him alive.
Unless he goes crazy psychic explodes.
He's not going to do a psychic test. He can't do anything inside that
I
thing.
meant like Wolf.
Oh, and I'll just try to stay alive.
Hopefully it'll be him just realizing he needs a nap.
So far, I've got... Well, the Defiler also did take out a hull point on the Soul... No, he didn't. He didn't take out the Soul Grinder's hull point yet.
He reflected with his face.
So far, I've just been bombarding, and the guys have been slowly moving up. I've been keeping a stable firing line. The 10 Marines in there...
He might have been moving up.
The 20 Marines in these tanks haven't been doing anything but fire.
I know.
So far,
all night long.
So far, we have yet to
You know nothing.
really put any meat on this table. It just keeps blasting away, including my own.
No, some of your stuff got smacked away.
End of turn 4, and we have actually fought all through the night. Ridiculously through the night.
Literally through the night.
It is now morning. Hey, Elena. As for what just happened, not a whole bunch. Thousand Sons are still engaged with the Bloodletters, holding them off for a bit.
Slapped your guys around a bit.
Just took out 2 of them.
No.
Oh, yeah, that one Terminator had... For some reason, they felt it necessary to charge him with 3 squads. Which just, to me, held they're not going to do anything for the rest of the game. They're just going to run. They're stuck there now. They're not going to get to the front line.
Oh, I mostly had to go to sleep.
I asked Steppie if we could just cut it at turn 5, because we've been going at this for 7 hours.
We've gone along.
Yeah. The Predator lost its Storm Bolter.
One of my favorite weapons of all.
You know what? I never fired my Hunter-Killer missile, but I'll save that, because I could have taken that out. But, oh well. Not too god-awful much has happened.
You keep forgetting about that.
I'm not used to it being there. Yeah, not too god-awful much has happened. I've managed to hold the line. I think I've got you guys in kill points, no doubt. You guys only have 2 on me. That's it.
We have, I think, line break at the most right now.
Yeah, you have line breaker. So you have 3 so far, and I've got, I don't know how many.
40.
But we'll count that up when the game ends. The end of turn 5, possibly the end of the game.
Hey guys, Christian here. The end of that game wasn't recorded. It had been about 9 hours almost since we started. So me and Brian were completely wiped. As to how Steppie had any energy, we don't know. And there was no way that I was going to be able to give them a functional game or even a remote fight at the end of it if we could carry it on to 6 and 7. So we decided to cut it at the end of 5, and I didn't record that. I was way too tired. I had to work later that day anyway. So the final score of that was 7-5 Chaos Space Marine victory. Only won that by like 2 victory points. They got Line Breaker. I got First Blood. Nobody got Slay the Warlord. Kairos was their warlord for their game, and Zalios, who was Ahriman for the game purposes, was my warlord, and he didn't die. He almost got killed by demonic possession though, but I passed my leadership. Yeah, that was a fairly hard fought match, especially fighting against 2 completely different armies, one of which shouldn't be allied with them, but for game purposes we did that. The next fight is going to be a little bit bigger than that. I'll go into detail about that in another video. But yeah, that game lasted way too long. It should not have lasted 6-7 hours. 8 hours, actually lasted about 8 hours. Carried on until about 9:30 in the morning. But yeah. So far the Chaos Space Marines are holding up Perses Prime for the most part, suffering casualties, but holding it up. We'll see if they can survive the final defense and hold the planet in the final game.